Yeah, it is Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah. Did you have a good day off? Did you have a good weekend?
I did, thank you. Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We've just done sprint planning. We recorded it for Skye. They wanted to just be kept in the loop, and they've got today and tomorrow off. So
Yeah.
it's nice that they're interested. So yeah, we quickly did that for them. But yeah, what are you doing this week, Lee?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. There's some marketing in terms of YouTube that we've done today. There's also quite a bit of marketing for Colour Pixels because we're coming up to the 3rd year anniversary. So we want to get a blog post out for that, an anniversary bonus book image as well. So there's a few things to do for that. Alongside the Landmarks 2 DLC comes out on Friday for us. So we want to get the achievements ready and a few posts for that as well. So it's a bit of Colour Pixels this week. And then towards the end of the week, when I'm done with all of that, I'll be making a start on the progressive DLC. So I believe Skye's made some template levels now. So I'll just be a case of filling those out and making a start on the levels of the DLC.
Good stuff. Hopefully it will be easier for you now that level's been done out.
Yeah.
As for me, I'm going to be doing mainly Blue Mountain this week. So we've got some music. I need to quickly approve that today. Hopefully it'll be all right. We've got about an hour's worth. It should be. So if all that's fine, we don't have to send it back or anything like that or ask for any changes. Then I'll be implementing the audio for the game. It should be a fairly easy task. I'm just going to nick it from Hexceed. It's a simple thing. It just plays random songs. It's quite a simple script. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to be working on some more puzzles. I'm going to have a go at making this thing. 3x3x3 mirror cube. Hopefully that should go fine because it was fine for the 2x2 I made last week. Other than that, I'm just going to try and make another puzzle, I guess.
So yeah, it's lunchtime. This morning I've gone ahead and set out the Patreon poll for next month's DLC. Already got a vote in there, which is good to see. Other than that, I've gone ahead and put together very, very quickly the stand-up video for Skye, which is just a case of syncing up the screen recording with the audio. So that's exporting now, and we'll get that sent over when that's done. Yeah, go take my lunch and then start on the actual YouTube video.
Okay, so Lee's downloaded all of the music for us. It was in a .raw file, so he sorted that out for me. Yeah, I've just given it a quick listen to all of them. I'm not 100% happy with it, if I'm honest. I think we're going to stick with it, but there's quite a lot of inconsistency in terms of the music. So some of the tracks slowly fade out, which we kind of don't want. Some of them end too abruptly. Some of them range in volume quite a bit as well. So one track will be really quiet, the next one will be really loud. So there's going to be a lot of adjustments I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to literally just go and inspect every track really, and just sort of make it feel like it's all part of one unit. So there's going to be a lot of faff there, but overall the quality's alright. Some of the tracks are really good. Most of them are really good, to be honest. There's just one or two that are a bit sort of off. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to quickly add the music playing capabilities to Blue Mountain, and then I'm going to have a play around with the audio and see if I can make it nice, make it sound nice. What are they doing? They've got an angle grinder or something.
Doing real work,
Real work. So I've gone ahead and added names to all of these tracks, so I've given them names. So there's one, we got one bad review for the Hexceed soundtrack, basically saying, because we called all the tracks track 1, track 2, track 3, etc. So we've given them all names. Some of them are just ridiculous, but I've had good fun naming them. I think, was it Living on a Spin? Spinning on a Prayer. There you go, that's my favourite. Apart from that, I've just been going through all of the individual tracks and sort of trimming them, I guess, is the first step. So you see a track like this, for example, it starts off really, really quietly. You press play, takes a while for it to actually build up. We kind of don't want that. So what we want is something that sort of kicks right into the middle of it, because it's going to be blending from the previous track. They're going to be sort of crossfades between the previous track and this one. So we want it to sort of start strong and end strong. So we've also got the same trouble at the end here where it just sort of tapers off. So I'm going to have to cut a lot of this bit off and try and find a nice point, maybe here-ish, to cut this bit off as well. And hopefully it'll sound nice when it's actually in game. Okay, so I've managed to put the Hexceed music playing script into Blue Mountain. It seems fine. I'm quite happy with the way it's implemented in Hexceed, so this is great. It creates like a pool of different like sound players, and then it switches between them and stuff, so it's quite fancy. But yeah, I've also just made a slight change to the way it works. So with Hexceed, it picks a random starting track, and then it basically goes through them one at a time. So it's just like picking a random point in the middle of a playlist, and then it just does it one song at a time. But I want to mix that up. So what I've done is I've made it so it's basically picks a random track every time. Apart from I've added a little bit of a script that basically means that it can't repeat a song until every other song has been played. So you have to listen to all 30 songs before it repeats itself. And that seems to have worked out quite fine. The transitions between songs seems to be quite good as well. Now that I've gone and altered every single track, the transitions seem a lot smoother as well. There might be a little bit I have to do with the volume again, but mostly so far it seems to be going quite good.
Morning, Rob.
Morning, Lee.
There you go, just had a stand up. What are you doing today?
So for me, I'm going to be making this. There's going to be a lot of 3D modelling and stuff involved, and a lot of setup and not config, but I'm going to try and just get the whole thing sorted today. That'll be it. Hopefully. You're doing more stuff though, aren't you? What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm starting with YouTube. Some problems with the video, like some missing audio, which I've never done that before, so I've deleted a bit of audio, so I'm going to fix that.
That's why we watch it.
And then a lot of colouring pixel stuff, so we're going to try and find the anniversary picture, get that sort of prepped and in-game. And all the other stuff alongside the anniversary, like the blog post and all the posts that we're going to be doing for that. There's a lot to do for it, so I'm going to start just chipping out those tasks.
Alright, so I've been trying to work out how this cube actually works. So I think what's going on is this middle bit, all of the middle bits are the same width. So that way when you rotate them around each other, they can still fit together properly, also the lines. So I think that's something that we have to have. Other than that, I think I've just been trying to work out the maths, because we don't have a ruler or anything, so I can't just measure up. But it looks like I need to make 6 cuts in a bigger cube to sort of like split them up, and each of those cuts need to be unique. So what I'm gonna try, I've sort of decided some measurements that I'm gonna use, basically splitting it up into 12ths with the middle bit in between. So hopefully I'm gonna I'm gonna try that and see what's going on. Okay, so I've just been working pretty much flat out really on this mirror puzzle. I've 3D modelled all of the hitboxes that we'll be using. There's 26 parts to this puzzle, so there's a lot more work involved compared to the 2x2 one that I made on Friday. It's just the sheer amount of extra models and stuff that need to be considered, the extra objects that need moving around and stuff. But I think that everything seems to look alright in terms of the models. I've put them all in game, I've got all the rotations and stuff correctly. Yeah, so now I'm just going to work on actually making them fit together properly so you don't have these gaps, and then see if I can get it rotating. Okay, so I've been hard at work sorting out the positions of all of these pieces, and it all seems to fit together. I think it's all about right. So we've basically just got a cube here, which means that all the pieces are coming together in the right place and they're in the right order, which is good. It doesn't look that impressive, I know, but there's been a lot of work that's gone into it. Lots of numbers, lots of positions I've been taking notes of. But yeah, so in theory, tomorrow I should be able to finish the art for it and then put it all individually into each piece, and it should all just come together and work.
Yeah, it's 5:45. It's been a pretty long day. I've made this image today, which is the going to be the free bonus image for the 3rd year anniversary. It is very large. It's 300 by 485. And Rob's gone ahead and put that in game now as well. So that still needs testing in game. Took a long time to do this, but mainly with the size of it. Remember the tracing technique, same thing I did for the mythology book. The other thing I've done to finish up the day is I've gone ahead and made the GIF for the announcements for the release of Landmarks on Friday. So there's the GIF there. I cut out the sky being coloured in because the image is just so large. Hopefully that's good enough. I'll send it to Rob, see what he thinks. All colouring pixels today. There's still a lot to do, so I'll be carrying on with that tomorrow.
It's Wednesday!
Music Wednesday?
Music Wednesday, yeah! So we just had stand up. For me today, I'm going to be continuing on making that 3x3x3 mirror cube. I've done the groundwork for the cube. I just need to finish off the art, so I need to make basically meshes for all of the pieces, and there's 26 pieces, so there's quite a lot of labour to do, and then need to add all of the stickers as well. And there's like 56 stickers. What are you doing anyway?
I'm colouring in shapes.
Colouring in shapes?
Yeah, we're making the announcements for the landmarks book ready for Friday, as well as put the achievements on Steam. The achievement icons are already done, so it's just get uploaded to Steam, so it should be alright. Other than that, the image from yesterday, that needs testing still. I'm rolling a GIF of that for the actual announcement as well. So that'll be the rest of the day, will be testing the image and getting the actual blog post drafted up as well. I'll just need to start, and it'll be quite a large blog.
Okay, so I've had some more movement with the Nintendo Switch stuff. Basically, it looks like all of the American region pages have been looked at. Most of them have been accepted, which is really good. A couple of them got rejected with a couple of problems, but I fixed those. So it was Effigium. Basically I'd copied and pasted the languages wrong. All of the descriptions were talking about the previous DLC. So I fixed that, and also the bundle. There's a slight problem with the bundle, just some of the configurations I used. That's submitted as well. So a little bit of good progress. I'm just glad they're looking at it.
Yeah, the landmarks book is completely ready. The achievements are out and they're working. All the announcements are also scheduled as well. This is the Steam announcement that's scheduled for just after the release time. I've also gone ahead and made the virtual capsules, which is a sort of small task I needed doing. Important for the Colour Pickles one, because I think it might be used when a game's on sale, and obviously we're doing a sale next week. Hexceed obviously all the different languages. I knew it would be a simple task, but actually easier than I expected as well, because it's just a case of taking the library capsule and just sort of resizing it and trimming it. It was always the right sort of as ratio, so that was fine.
So all of the pieces are all arted up now, so all of the corners are sort of like curved and stuff. The ones in the middle are curved less. I'm quite pleased with the result. You can like sort of like drag it around and jumble it all up. Yeah, quite happy. So I'm just gonna have my lunch and then work on the stickers that go on top. Okay, so I've been looking at these faces for this puzzle. I thought originally that all of the faces were gonna be unique, so I thought I would literally have to make, 9 times 6 faces, so 54. Yeah, so 54. But it turns out they're not all unique. Just a lot of them. Yeah, there's still just a lot to make though. So if I look at this cube here, so I've done the first corner, which involves 3 faces that I needed to make. But it turns out that those faces match up to the opposite end of the cube. So each face I'm actually making actually covers 2 positions, which is great. Another bonus is all of the center pieces are the same because they're just squares. So I've just gone ahead and made all of those. So hopefully this won't take as long as I first anticipated.
Just finished the anniversary picture. Took nearly 2 hours, but there we have it. There's a couple of minor mistakes I've noticed. Won't be able to see it this zoomed out, but there's a tiny hole there and a tiny hole there. They've been corrected. I'll get that uploaded in a moment. I've also gone ahead and recorded the GIF. There it is there. I think it's turned out well in the end there, so it was worth your time. Hopefully it'll look good on the blog post as well. But yeah, excited to get this out and see what people think of it.
Alright, I'm done. Just at the end of the day as well, so it's all come together quite nicely. All the stickers are on, everything seems to be moving fine. I'm quite happy with it. It looks very complicated. I'm not sure how easy it'll be to solve. This is going to be a difficult one to test, but I'm sure we'll have some fun testing it. I just put a quick post on Reddit, just to advertise it a bit. I've basically just been taking GIFs every now and then of all the puzzles I've been doing and putting them on Reddit. So I quickly made the effort to do that before I head off.
Morning, Rob.
Morning, Lee.
All the screen is blurry, but it's just a t-shirt.
We're just as standard. So for me, I'm going to be starting work on a new puzzle now that the this one's done. This is the pile of done stuff. So this one's called a windmill puzzle. It's just gonna be a lot of modelling, but it basically works the same as just your normal Rubik's Cube. It's like tilted. So it should be quite easy to do, just a lot of modelling work again, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm also going for my second COVID vaccine today, so I'll be finishing early. Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing, Lee?
Very good, yeah. I'll be checking a couple of common pixel stuff just to make sure I'm finished with it all, but I think I am. So in that case, it's just going to be back on hexceed, just making as many levels as I can, get a good start on that DLC. That's got a bunch of templates from Skye, which is pretty good, so it's easier to get into.
Okay, so I've been making a lot of progress with this windmill puzzle. I've done all the 3D modelling, got all the sides and the faces all done, exported. I've started putting them in game. There's quite a bit of configuration that I think is going to need to take place, but I've made a really good head start on it now. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to head off to get my vaccine soon, so I'm going to do a quick build of hexceed for Lee, so that he's got some levels that he can take screenshots of. Yeah, other than that, I'm just going to head off.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go home now. It's about 5:30. I've gone ahead and made, I think it was a total of 10 large levels today. As well as that, I've updated the descriptions. So make sure the descriptions match how many levels in the world. And the important bit is I've got the store page set off to Steam for review. So that's a big thing. Hopefully that'll get done. If by tomorrow, we'll make it live tomorrow, but if not, over the weekend. And then I can make that live at the start of next week.
Afternoon, Lee.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Feels weird.
Yeah, you've been for your second vaccine today, haven't you?
Yep, this morning. So, vaccinated now.
Double vaccination.
Woo!
Good stuff. Everything went all right, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Good. Anyway, what were you doing for the rest of the day? What are you doing?
Yeah, it should be quite a quiet day. Just been giving out the keys to the winners of the giveaway in Discord, so congrats to the winners. You've already set the YouTube video live, so that's my job's done. Just gonna be more hexceed for the rest of the day. Just build some more of those levels on the templates that Skye's done for us.
Good stuff. As for me, I'm gonna do a quick current pixels build because he found a small issue yesterday. It was a typo, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna quickly do a build to fix that. Then I'm just gonna be working on this windmill puzzle. Hopefully we can try and finish it off today, so don't have to worry about it next week. Okay, so I've been working on this puzzle a bit more. It's been a bit of a pain, actually. There's a lot of offsets and scalings that seem just a bit odd for all the pieces, so I've been trying to fiddle around with that, see what's going on. I don't know where these numbers are coming from, but I've managed to get it all to work quite nicely together. I think it's just been a matter of trial and error. It's done the job, so I suppose I don't have to understand it if it's done right. It's all working now. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. It gets into a very big mess very quickly. The only thing left to do for this now is to get the colours working, which is going to be a bit different from a normal cube because of the way that the code works. It sort of checks which face correlates to which colour, but because all of these faces are on a slight slant compared to normal, it might be a bit of a faff, but I'm going to work on that now. Hey, so it's done. Yeah, everything's working fine. Yeah, the colours are all working visually, but I get the impression that it might be a bit broken in terms of like detecting when the cube is completed. But that's something we can sort out in the future because I haven't properly added a check to see if the puzzle's completed. Just sort of like a quick thing I put together when I first made the prototype.
Yeah, it's about 5:30 now, tonight heading off. It's only been a half day for me, which means it's been pretty quiet all day. But I've still managed to get a total of 10 levels done, which is really good. So we're going to get these levels pushed to the branch because he's aren't shared yet. But yeah, pretty proud of how much progress I've got done for half a day.
It's the weekend!
It's the weekend! Woo! Yeah, it's been a good week for us. Both got vaccinated,
Yes.
double jab.
Yeah, double jab.
But in terms of...
I'm feeling a little bit rough today, not gonna lie, but take some paracetamol, I'll be fine.
Been a pretty productive week though. Got quite a lot done in terms of the new project, Blue Mountain. Got quite a lot done for that.
Yeah, so at the start of the week we got music sorted, which is really cool. So yeah, it's literally all just done. Like it took about a day, and yeah, but you shouldn't have to worry about that again. We'll have to like add a soundtrack DLC or something, but other than that, it's just sorted. Other than that, we've got 2 new puzzles in, so we've got the windmill puzzle and the 3x3x3 mirror cube. Yeah, I'm really happy with both of them, the way that they've turned out. I was a bit worried about them because they're a bit complicated, aren't they? But it's done, Lee, it's done. But you know, that's just basically been me. You've been busy on Colour Pixels though, haven't you?
Yeah, so obviously first Landmarks is coming out tonight, so Rob needs to press the button, but everything else has been very good. Everything else has been finished for that though, so that's the achievements got made live on Wednesday, and all the announcement posts are scheduled to go later as well. So that's all I've done for Landmarks. It's also the 3rd year anniversary of Colouring Pixels, as of next week, or this week with the video. So that's, what that means is I've made the new free picture for the bonus book. That's live.
It's a big one.
It is, very big image.
It is big. It took you like 2 hours to complete.
It took me half a day to make it. So there it is.
Please like it.
But alongside that, we also have the annual competition and a sale going on as well. So links for both will be in the description. Well, no, it won't, because the sale will be over by the time you're watching this video. But the
pixel art competition, yeah.
Yeah,
if
that
you
was
want
the
your, if
live.
you want your artwork in the game, then submit it, and then we'll look through everything in October. I think it ends, so you've got plenty of time.
Mid-October, so we've got a good 2 months really to make some art if you haven't got anybody and get it submitted in. All the requirements and all the sort of rules are on the post, so make sure you check it out before you submit. But yeah, take part. Want to get your images in game? Now's your chance.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just been hexceed. It's been a little bit of Switch, I think, but not much.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot. It's just been a couple of small fixes I've had to make. Nothing really major that's going on. We're just waiting. I think it's just a waiting game at the moment. It's just waiting for the approval process to go through. But yeah. Yeah,
final stages hopefully. For me though, been with the help of Skye has made a bunch of templates for the new DLC Progressum, and I've been filming those out today and yesterday. So I've got around just over 20 now, which we're also going to be testing over the weekend, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
Still
arranged for that's live, isn't it?
It is, yeah. That got made yesterday as well, and that's live today. So check that out. Link will be in the description as well. And yeah, I'll do watch this if you're waiting for hexceed to come out, which will be towards the end of the month.
Just get the season pass. Just get the season pass. It's easier.
So yeah, that's everything for this week though. Thanks for watching. As always, big thank you to the people in Discord. The competition for the Landmarks 2 just ended, so congratulations to those 5 winners. Been given their keys already.
There'll be a new one in a couple of weeks though.
Will be, yeah. Thanks as always to the Patreons. Always very grateful for you guys. Thank you very much. We've got Instagram now as well.
Well, you follow people on Instagram.
Yeah, follow people.
I've learned it this week. Follow people on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram.
Yep, and check out the Reddit as well. Reddit's been a bit iffy today with compost because Reddit's having problems, but the Reddit's there as well. Check it out. And yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's everything.
Yeah. You've got like 20 links to click on
know.
now. So much going on. It's crazy. It's good though. Lee,
Is that everything?
has the rubbish bin in the shop this whole time?
No.
Our bin's gone missing. Have we mentioned that? Our bin
No.
is literally just like, we came one day and the bin's missing.